Welcome to my channel. Enjoy this video and subscribe my channel. Pedro Coraima, from the family Chantel, is accused of being in love with Coraima Morla during his 6-year marriage to Chantel Everett, and some clues suggest that he may still have feelings for his old fling. The Dominican Republic native first arrived in the United States to marry Chantel. Although the couple experienced some setbacks before getting married, they ultimately exchanged vows in a beautiful ceremony attended by feuding families. Despite the family drama, Pedro and Chantel managed to prosper in the relationship, and even bought a 4-bedroom and 3-bathroom house together. However, buying a house together didn't help the couple flourish. In fact, their marriage deteriorated after this significant purchase. Pedro became interested in working in the real estate industry and quickly excelled as a realtor. As he advanced in his career, he began viewing his wife as lazy and worthless. Pedro stopped communicating with Chantel and spent most of his time working or socializing with his female co-workers, which led to trust issues. When Chantel accused Pedro of cheating, he failed to provide her with reassurance. Ultimately, in May 2022, Pedro filed for divorce from Chantel. Pedro was in love with Coraima as per Chantel. Chantel accused Pedro of cheating on her multiple times towards the end of their 6-year relationship. However, she was most upset by Pedro's close friendship with his friend from the Dominican Republic, Coraima. The situation escalated when Pedro once visited the Dominican Republic and spent the night partying with friends, including dancing with Coraima. When Chantel later joined Pedro on the trip, his sister Nicole Gimno revealed the truth by showing Chantel a video of Pedro and Coraima dancing intimately. In the video, Pedro is seen holding Coraima by her waist, and she jumps on his lap. Chantel became increasingly doubtful of Pedro's relationship with Coraima. She felt that her husband harbored suppressed feelings for his friend and may have probably slept with her in the past. Chantel's intuition was eventually almost confirmed after their breakup. She was shocked to see Pedro post a cuddly photo with Coraima on Instagram. During the final family meeting between Gimnos and Everetts, Chantel explodes at Pedro and accuses him of cheating. She said, via TLC, "You were always in love with Coraima from the beginning." However, Pedro maintained that he had never had sex with his friend. Pedro flew from the US to the DR. With a heavy heart, Pedro visited home to celebrate his mom's birthday. In the past 2 years, Pedro and Chantel's lives have changed significantly. While Chantel, a nurse injector, featured in 90 Day, the single life to find new love, Pedro redirected his attention to his work as a real estate agent. Despite the end of his marriage, he is dedicated to pursuing his American dream of achieving success in his career. However, Pedro recently shared a poignant video of himself leaving the United States. In the video, he was on a plane, and a sad Spanish song was playing in the background, depicting feelings of loneliness and living without love. The video suggested that Pedro was unhappy and dissatisfied with his life in the United States, longing to find comfort with his loved ones in his home country. It also seemed the 33-year-old reality star was still mourning the end of his marriage to his American wife and wasn't interested in falling in love again. However, Pedro later showed a shift in perspective by sharing several upbeat videos documenting his trip from Atlanta, Georgia, to the Dominican Republic. He also revealed that the real reason he was visiting home was to celebrate his mother, Lydia Morel's birthday. Pedro and Coraima don't appear to be friends anymore. Pedro and Coraima aren't friends on social media. Coraima was Nicole's best friend and also played a significant role in Pedro and Chantel's storyline. After his divorce from Chantel, Pedro considered dating Coraima. The infamous duo met at a restaurant and appeared to have great chemistry. However, when Pedro expressed interest in dating Coraima, she rejected him by revealing that she was already engaged. While Pedro didn't cause a scene over the rejection, his expression showed how heartbroken he was to see Coraima potentially marrying someone else. Pedro even went as far as suggesting that he would have been a better fit for Coraima than her fiancé. In the past few days, Pedro has shared several videos of him spending time with his loved ones, celebrating his mother's birthday among their relatives, but Coraima is noticeably absent. It looks like Pedro and Coraima's relationship is no longer what it used to be. The duo doesn't even follow each other on Instagram. Although Chantel believed Pedro loved Coraima, it seems that is no longer the case. Pedro appears to be still longing for Coraima. On the family channel, Coraima openly confessed to Nicole that she had romantic feelings for Pedro, even though he was married at the time. However, she distanced herself from him as soon as she got engaged to someone else. Coraima declined Pedro's offer to date with a heavy heart, blaming timing for their inability to pursue a romance. Although Coraima may have moved on and even married her new fiancé, Pedro's social media activity suggests that he still harbors some lingering feelings for her. He shared a melancholy video on his Instagram story, featuring the sad song, Oceans, Hillsong United in the background. Though Pedro may never admit to having feelings for Coraima, his body language and actions on social media suggest that he isn't ready to let go and move forward with his life. It has been suggested that if the family Chantel alum had not married Chantel to achieve his American dream, he would have married Coraima.